Hi, my name is Reagan Roberts, and this is my application for the Speights Law Invest in Your Future Scholarship. There were three main questions on the application. What are your short and long-term financial goals? How do you plan to achieve these goals? And what financial strategies do you intend to use and why? My short and long-term goals go hand in hand. My short-term goals, obviously I'm a full-time college student. I just finished my freshman year finals. I'm saving over the summer. Over this past school year, I have a part-time job at a school for children with developmental disabilities. I was a one-on-one / a teacher's aide assistant, so I've made a little bit of money doing that. I put it away. I'm working as much as possible. I go to school 2 times a week. I drive there. It's actually less driving 30 minutes to main campus than it is to live there. The cost of living there is about $15,000 a year. The cost to commute there is about $3,000. So spending about $30 a week in gas is nothing. My long-term goals, I want to live at home as much as possible, as long as I can tolerate it, because I have 5 sisters. I want to put as much money away as possible while I'm working. When I graduate, obviously I'll make more money, but the dream is to buy a house one day. That's everybody's dream. That's hopefully everybody's dream. Everybody wants to have a stable, home life. How do I plan to achieve these goals? I think setting yourself up is the main step. Not everybody has a safety net or a plan, and that's the major thing. I think that once you have a plan in place, even if it's only you plan to set aside 15 to 20% of your paycheck, if you have that plan, you're going to be more likely to do it. And I think that's the major thing. Not everybody has a plan, so not everybody does it. And I think that's the major thing. What financial strategies such as budgeting, investing, and saving, and debt management do you intend to use and why? Budgeting, I obviously have to budget because I only work 3 to 4 days a week, depending on what time of the year it is, depending on how many classes I have. So I budget how much gas I think I'm going to use driving up to campus and back, and how much I'm working, depending on whose birthday's coming up, what holidays, what time of year it is, how much I'm going to spend on gifts, because I have a pretty big family, so I have to budget that all out. I have a monthly budgeter, usually, not really weekly. I'm not that organized, but college life can get pretty busy. Investing, I'm not really investing around this time of year. Stock market's pretty crazy right now, but saving, I actually have a credit union account. Credit union gets better interest than the regular savings account, so that's my dad let me know that. I know I have a disc, so I put about $2,000 on a disc a couple years ago, so that's building up right now. It gets more money as the time goes by. I think it's at 4% interest this year. It's gonna be 5, I think, next year, so that's pretty good. Debt management, I have a credit card. I use it for gas. I pay it off every month, so I don't really have debt, thank goodness, because that'd be a mess as a college student. I know a few people that are a couple $1,000s in debt, and it's just a mess. So I think that it's very important that I keep up with paying that off. I know that interest rate can get pretty high depending on who you are, what age you are, how long your credit line has been, how much money you have on your credit card, just person to person, depending on what kind of credit card it is, who you're banking with. Debt management, I think that's really important to keep up with. So yeah, I intend to use those and keep up with those specifically because I think I have a pretty good plan in place, and I think that it's pretty manageable right now. I think I'm in a pretty good place in my life right now. I'm just having a little bit of trouble considering I'm taking some summer classes. I just want to catch up with school. I got waitlisted for a class this semester because my application deadlines, I just didn't get picked to be an earlier registration time. So, because I'm a freshman, I was a freshman this past year, so my registration times were just later and my classes just got full. So I got waitlisted and never got to take one of my classes, so I'm taking them over the summer. I'm taking few extra classes, obviously, so tuition is worth it, but just trying to catch up, get on top of stuff. I start student teaching in the spring, so hopefully that all works out. But yeah, I'm just hoping to get a few scholarships, bump up, so I can make it all worth it, especially in the fall. I know these probably won't kick in until fall or next spring, but I just want to, build myself up, budget, Thank you for considering my application. Again, my name is Reagan Roberts. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope my editing was up to par. Never really done this before, never posted a YouTube video before, but thank you so much for watching.